Hello everyone, back again, Triple Fork Artifacts, Native American Artifacts, Stone Tools. I'm going to start off tonight with this one here. And I'm going to apologize about last night being in such a rush doing the video I done last night. I had company at my front door, and I was trying to hurry up. I wanted to finish the video before I answered it, but just overlooked it. And I apologize for it, but start off with this one here tonight. If I can give you a better view too. I hope everybody's doing good today. Here's like I must have to say crushing stone or grinding stone. I'd say more of a grinder than a crusher because it ain't chipped out as bad as what a normal crushing stone would do. Probably just like a small soft nut crusher grinder. See the old finger stain on this one here. I think it's almost more like a polisher in a way. It might be a fine herb grinder. This one here's got a little bit of a shape to it. Got a bubble in the middle of it here. Got one right here on this side and one on this side. I don't know if it was like a firestone that they set up on another rock and maybe set pots up on it to dry them or something. It's got a little bit of a circular motion right here. I'm not saying it was, but it'll kind of help me out on this one here because this one here's really got me puzzled. Got three little high spots, one here, on the end of it, one right there, and one right there. If I use them, can't really tell. It looks like it was a polisher. Like right here. Finger went right there maybe. Like polishing. Plus it's got an indentation right there too sticking out. So maybe a finger here. Finger here, all your fingers on this right here. So you feel the indentation right there, you feel that one. And you got a little sink-in spot right here. A little high spot there. Sorry about it there. Anybody's got any comments on that? They might have an idea what it is. Appreciate any comments, suggestions. This one here. Almost like a pecking stone maybe. Maybe a stone for your herbs, for your seedlings. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know, but it looks to me like a pecking stone of some kind. Fingers go right up here. Sorry about that. It's got a little sunk in spot right here for your thumb. It does feel like your fingers fit right here. So it's probably a pecking stone. And a crushing stone right here. See the little chips stuck out of it there. Looks like a face there, don't it? Two eyes, nose, and a mouth. I doubt if it's an effigy, but that's the first thing that pops your head when you see it. I'd say it's probably a crushing stone. This one here's been fire baked. I almost have to say in a way. It's a polisher. So a place where your thumb sunk in right here. Finger right here. Finger on the back. That's pretty smooth right there. It's been heated by the fire a little bit. laid by the fire. You see, I'd probably have to say it's a polisher. A little bit of finger oil stain right here on the end of it. For your finger. Got a little indentation right here for your thumb. You can see the sunk in places right there for your fingers. So it's some kind of a polisher. I'd almost have to say here another pecking stone. Or a little crusher. And chipped up here a little bit. Like this right here. A little sunk in spot right there. Some sunk in right here. Just right up in the palm of your hand. Kind of a little grinder, crusher. And here's the polisher. It's pretty stone. It's got a lot of quartz and mica in it. Just like it right there. And from here, I almost have to say it's a polisher too. Place for your finger and it's sunk in right there. There's the polishing end. A place for your thumb right here. So you got the finger right here. Thumb right here, and fingers on this side, and then palm of your hand. Pretty heavy duty one there. It feels good. It's pretty stone. There's a little bit different stone. Polisher. Sunk in right here with your thumb. See indentions for your fingers right here, and right there. Moving flat. Not a polisher. It's been used for various things. Here's two different things in it. A big quartz on this outer lip over here. Say it's probably a scraper. Got a good little lip right here. It's good and flat on that side. Sorry about that. Beveled on this side right here. Got a little high spot down the middle. And another scraper. That's a pretty good size one right here. Flat on that side. It's got an edge on it and all the way up around. It's got a little sunk in spot right here. Now they would have held that and must have had their thumb like that right there. Sunk in right there. Probably a meat slicer with the size of it. Meat chopper, meat slicer. Here's another one. Got a little mica in it. Quartz. Looks like a sandstone, but it's pretty solid. See, it's got a lot of quartz in it right here. Not this mica, but got a little bit of an edge here. Right off right here. Maybe another meat slicer. A little place for your finger right there. Put your thumb right here. Big high spot here for your fingers, right there, your finger sinks in. See, another meat slicer. Here's a blade. I don't know if it was a knife or a finger blade. Most have said it's a finger blade. Rounded off like this right here. That's pretty nice. Blade right there. There's an got fire burnt. I'd almost have to say it's a polisher. Maybe even a scraper. It's got a little edge lip up just on this side right here. Kind of does look like it's got quartz on it right there, but it's kind of browned up a little bit on the center of it. Probably oil stain from your fingers. Flat on this side. I could have went like this. So that's all I got for you tonight. Now, you know, most of these artifacts, stone tools I've got, been from when me and Barry and Jordan went out a lot last year collecting. And I built up so many. You know how many times I've been out, and a lot of you watch my videos know I take a backpack with me. And usually I have to take the backpack back to the truck, empty it, and then come back and get more because I collect so much stuff. I love collecting stone tools. And I've had so many of them. And Barry and Jordan, they've been busy doing their own thing here lately. And I have a feeling Barry's going to try to get back out to start going back out hunting with me. I just hadn't talked to him in a while, but I'm sure he would. And I've got one or two other people want to go with me. But until I do, I'm going to keep showing what I've got. And then I've probably got about 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets left of last year's. And hopefully this year I'll be coming up with some arrowheads. I thought I'd start showing some of them, which I hadn't been finding any, because everywhere we go, I mean, we might find a piece of one or a part of one, like the side of one, or maybe the tail of one, but that's it. I mean, where we've been looking, and you know, I'm hunting here in Wilkes County, North Carolina, and maybe a little bit farther out, maybe within a 10-20 mile radius at the most. But we ain't found none. But they are around. Because I've got a buddy of mine that comes in where I work, right there at Bojangles. He comes in and he says him and his grandpa's got 5-gallon buckets full of arrowheads. He said they're everywhere out there where they're at. And he's been meaning to take me, but he still ain't took me, because he does lawn work. And I'm talking about heavy duty lawn work. And it's mowing and this and that and stuff like that. But, I mean, they got so many big jobs. I'm talking about big yards. And they have to use riding materials to get it. And then some edging around it. But when he's off, I'm usually working. But as soon as we can get together, I'm going to videotape me and him going out. And I'm going to put him on my video with me. He might not want to, but I'm going to put him on there anyway. And we'll do some arrowhead hunting. And maybe even possible stone tools while we're there too. Because, you know, if there are arrowheads there, there's stone tools there. Which, if there's stone tools there should be arrowheads. But we've not been able to find any. Unless they've been well picked out. And whoever come through there just didn't care about the stone tools. But I think stone tools to me is just as important as the arrowheads was. Because without the stone tools, they couldn't have made arrowheads. Okay? And they couldn't have fed themselves. And just like the tools we use at home, we got a lot of metal ones, plastic ones, or whatever. But back then, all they had was what was in nature. And I respect them for that, because the stuff that they made, they done an excellent job on. They knew what they was doing. But let me go ahead and let you off here, and I'll have you another video tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow. I've been off for the last 2 days. First day I was sick, but today I'm doing better. And I'll try to get you another video out tonight. If not tonight, it'll be first thing tomorrow, and I'll show tomorrow night sometime. But I appreciate all my new subscribers. I mean, they've been doing great. I hope to get more. And my views is definitely built up. And they're doing real good too, but I still like to see it grow. And because as long as I see it growing, I know people are enjoying seeing and learning a little bit about this. I need to get more into reading about the Indians in this area and give out a little history on them too. And I know a few Indian people that live around here. I don't know if they're actually from around here. I ain't really got to talk to them much, but I've met a few Indians, and they're true blood Indians. And but I'll get back with you, and we'll talk to you on the next video show, and we'll see how it goes. Have a good night, everybody.